AskReddit by JWA8808. What's a scam that people think isn't a scam? Supplements or drinks that remove toxins from your body. Your body already does that. Anything that mentions toxins or cleanse is almost certainly bullshit. The auction websites where items apparently sell for way under market value. Like a PS5 going for $5. The thing is, you do actually pay $5 for a PS5 if you win. That's not the scam. The scam is that you have to pay for bids. You'll buy a set of bids for say $50. Then you'll just never win a bidding war, or it'll take way more bids than you thought it would. I'm sure the websites themselves have fake users that are guaranteed to win as well. So it's just farming bids, which is farming your money. If you get hooked, just like any other type of gambling, they will ring you for thousands and thousands of dollars in bids, while you win nowhere near that value of the bids. I always wondered how those sites worked. That makes complete sense. A lot of bodybuilding supplements and the influencers selling them. Liver King is full of absolute shit. That the Better Business Bureau is part of the government and has any power to resolve fraud and other issues, rather than what it is, which is a private marketing firm. Let's add the US Chamber of Commerce to this. People think it's some government agency. Send me $50 and I will send you a list of all the scams out there. Sorry, I can't send money now, because the bank needs $500 to unlock the $500,000 I inherited. If you send me $500, I can pay you. High-end speaker cables. To be able to afford to put silver in them, they make the gauge really small. Wire gauge is the biggest decider of how much signal gets to the speaker, resistance in ohms, and how different the signal is from the original. Distortion. The truth is that going from 22 gauge, what a lot of snake oil cable companies use, to 16 gauge, which isn't even that thick, but definitely enough for most in-home cable runs, is going to have way more of an effect on resistance, and as a result distortion, than going from a really conductive, copper, to a slightly more really conductive, silver, material inside the cables. Vision insurance. It is an eye doctor coupon you pay for in advance to get your one discount to use each year to bring inflated prices back to normal. So random trick we do at the eye doctor. We tell them we don't have insurance, they then give you store discounts. Then I just submit the receipt for reimbursement to my insurance. My daughter's contacts and appointment this year, I was only out of pocket $17 after I got the insurance check. Only catch is you have to be able to pay the cost up front and wait for 6 weeks for reimbursement. If I would have used my insurance in the store, my total was like $120 after insurance. Super weird. Those bingo games that supposedly make you money. When I worked at Taco Bell, 2 of my managers would always play those kind of games. In order to win you have to pay for currency to use in order to play bingo. They were paying $20 to win $5. I was selling pull tabs at a bingo game the other day. This lady probably bought 700 pull tabs for $1 each. At the end of the night, one of them won her $300 in a raffle, and this lady was so excited. You could clearly tell she wasn't smart enough to do the math and realize how much she had lost. She really thought she was up $300 overall. Any guarantee or purchase that ends with unlimited. As Scotty would say in Star Trek, you cannot break the laws of physics. Found this one out with my unlimited 4-gram. Turns out when I used over 2 TB of data, I got an angry message to knock it off. To be fair, I was using my phone as a hotspot for like 5 people for a month long while we were on vacation, lol. Plenty of these super investment guru ads in the internet, if not all. They recently did a very poorly researched program on these types of people on Belgian TV, and 2 of the interviewed ended up under investigation for fraud almost immediately after airing. I don't get why people fall for their stories. Susan Komen breast cancer charity. https://www home/20196/12/cure-off-its-own. This is the utmost truth. They spend so much on advertising the race they only bring in 25% last time I checked. That gives so little to stage 4 research. Only stage 4 kills. Want a cure? Cure stage 4. Please look up their 990 tax returns on Charity Navigator. Any of those, this is a 6-figure side hustle things you see online all the time. I make millions a month and never have to work more than 2 hours a week, so I started a business to show everyone else out of the goodness of my heart. Apps that are free but then require a monthly subscription to use. I'd happily pay a one-time $5.6 for an app instead of a monthly fee. Kiss that goodbye. Everything will be a monthly subscription fee if companies have any say in it. They took a play out of the Planet Fitness playbook. Sign up way more people than can feasibly fit in a gym, and pray they come once and become lazy enough to never cancel. Subscription models for every app. There's no reason for Office to require an Office 365 license unless you use OneDrive. Enter your email here to unsubscribe. I used to work for a place that trained clients on compliance of this very important. The click to unsubscribe is valid. Lots of money to be lost in a lawsuit for them if you find a company that doesn't have that included in their email marketing. Here's this one simple trick. In 5 minutes I'm gonna tell you. In just a few minutes you'll have all you need. I'm telling you that soon. Get this one-time only opportunity for $80. Nobody believes that I am a Nigerian prince. I just want to end poverty by sharing my wealth. Hustler University. Literally thousands pay $50 a month for a Discord server cause they think Andrew Tate is gonna make them a millionaire or teach them how to not be lonely anymore. Truly is sad how many guys fall for those online guru courses. It kinda works if your hustle is making gullible and desperate men pay $50 to tell them either just be confident or straight up false information, and later advertise with how much money you pulled out of them. Many diet plans. People are reading this and thinking weight loss diet, but I'd like to draw people's attention to the broad and growing variety of medical diet scams running around. In the wake of broader Western society learning about gluten intolerances and seeing the sheer volume of people who claim to have one despite their lack of celiac disease, a bunch of scammers realized they could sell these people anything. There's now a massive ecosystem of quack doctors writing books about how they've solved the gut biome and you can cure your brain fog, arthritis, IBS, headaches, restless leg syndrome, heart condition, diabetes, back pain, insomnia, and even cancer if you just buy their books, follow their insanely restrictive diets, and if you can't, which you won't because they are designed to fail, then buy their supplements to make up for it. None of them have any evidence and they all reject the idea of doing studies to prove their effectiveness, but that doesn't stop them from making podcasts, hosting seminars, writing more books, opening clinics, and my mom is caught up in all this and I get monthly updates on all the amazing new diseases they are discovering she has and how she can cure all of them by just eating different things. She's spent thousands on this stuff over the last couple years. Those courses that are meant to teach sad lonely dudes to pick up women. When you get in an elevator with a woman, push higher number than her, then make a big deal about it. Push her in a lake. Be the tallest guy in the bar and then brag about how long your butt crack is. Diamonds. Big clothing labels like H&M, Zara, etc. promoting that they are sustainable. It's called greenwashing and it makes me sick how they use it as a revenue model instead of caring about people and planet. And people believe it too. Losing faith in our future, man. Edit. Thank you for the award, kind stranger. Another good example of greenwashing is Nike recently changing some of their orange shoe boxes to regular cardboard that now say move to zero. Nike has a terrible record on environment and human rights but wants to get the public credit for going green lol. Your printer refusing to make a black and amp white copy because the yellow cartridge is empty. No, don't shake it to make sure, just trust me, it's empty. Now, go fork $20 for a replacement, and maybe I'll let you print once or twice before reminding you that there is not enough ink. I made the switch to a black only laser printer years ago. Off-brand toner cartridges cost the same as an inkjet one and don't dry out. If I come across something that must be printed in color, I do that at work or the library. That an engagement ring has to be the price of a 3-month salary. You know who made that up? A diamond company, yeah? Reddit coins. I once made a post of how I clicked and merged 4,000 photos of a nebula in the sky because I couldn't afford expensive telescopes and motorized trackers. One anonymous guy gave me a Turnian award. Now, I don't expect or even want anyone to give me money or anything, but it did make me think. That award cost him $120 US. That's like 10,000 INR. Literally 40% of the budget of the device I couldn't afford. If only I could exchange the award for cash lol. P.S. Whoever gave me that award, I'm still grateful. Multi-level marketing companies, Acker Amway, Advocare, Shackley, Pampered Chef, Tupperware, etc. According to a report that studied the business models of 350 MLM companies in the United States, published on the Federal Trade Commission's website, at least 99% of people who join MLM companies lose money. Ticketmaster. Find someone who doesn't think it's a scam. Motivational gurus. The River Street Sweets Company in Savannah, Georgia. Supposedly it's considered the best candy and snacks of the South, but it's all a placebo scam. I worked at the candy making factory for River Street Sweets, and majority of all the gummy candies, chocolate covered candies, and malt balls aren't actually made by them. Certain things were made in the factory, but for the most part they bought in bulk from cheap, lower recognized candy brands and packaged them off as their own. Give you about 10-15 gummies in a container, then charge you $20 for it, and people eat it up. 8 hot dogs, 6 buns, FML. Some big shot at the wiener company got with some big shot at the bun company.